If you're somewhere in the United States right now, you're standing on stolen land. And the people that this land was stolen from, they're still here with a story way more interesting than the fairy tale we learn about Columbus. Indigenous Peoples Day isn't just a day of saying Columbus was bad. It's recognizing that before Europeans arrived, the Americas had hundreds of nations with thousands of years of history and innovation that we've ignored. The Haudenosaunee Confederacy had a democratic system that influenced the U.S. Constitution. They had checks and balances. They had women's suffrage, impeachment. Indigenous people domesticated crops, feeding the world, corn, potatoes, tomatoes, chocolate. They developed the Three Sisters farming method. They had trade networks spanning thousands of miles. They lived sustainably here for thousands of years, which maybe we should have paid a little bit of attention to. This is the history we don't learn. Instead, we learn about Columbus. Stay with me, because what comes next explains why we're still fighting about a holiday in 2025. So Columbus didn't discover America. You can't discover a place where millions of people already live. He got lost. He was looking for Asia and landed in the Caribbean, and things got dark. His journal describes the Taino people as incredibly friendly, bringing gifts, sharing food. Columbus then wrote that they would make excellent slaves, so he enslaved them. He forced them to mine gold. If they didn't bring enough, he cut off their hands and left them to bleed. The Taino people in their population was hundreds of thousands when Columbus arrived, and then nearly went extinct within decades. This repeated everywhere Europeans colonized. About 90% of indigenous people died within a century, one of history's largest losses of life. And we gave this guy a holiday? Columbus Day became federal in 1937 because Italian-American groups lobbied for it while facing discrimination. Understandably-ish, but Italy produced incredible artists and scientists. There are better options than a guy so brutal Spain arrested him in 1500. A Columbus holiday says conquest was worth celebrating. Indigenous people and many people still see it here as an erasure of Indigenous people. That's why we have Indigenous Peoples Day, to tell the story. It honors the communities who survived the genocide and are still preserving and honoring their cultures. Indigenous people still face colonization's legacy, stolen land, over 500 broken treaties, double the poverty rate, missing and murdered Indigenous women barely get recognized and get any media coverage. So we need to stop celebrating the man who started this all, and we need to recognize whose land this is. We need to teach what actually happened. The Indigenous peoples' influence on democracy, agricultural innovation, nations that existed and still exist. This isn't political. This is just accurate, you guys. The land you're on has a history starting thousands of years before 1492, with people who built civilizations and lived sustainably. Their descendants are still here. They're still contributing. They're still fighting. They deserve more than a footnote while Columbus gets 3 chapters. Tell the truth. Let's honor these people. Let's learn from the cultures that understood how to care for this land. Indigenous Peoples Day is a correction to Columbus Day. If this changed how you see things, hit subscribe. We're telling the stories that are going to be left out of the history books if Trump has his way, and share this video with somebody who needs to learn about it.